Hello, hi everybody. Malcolm Lovejoy, Mind Bender Supreme, Lovemonger. 5 minutes of love for you. The day could use it. It's Sunday. It's a little snowy around here, but whether it's whether you like the cold or you like the warmth of love, we're here to touch you and connect. Let's be some Gigolo stuff. It's good. It's good. Good. I remember yesterday we ended on a kind of a cliffhanger. It was getting juicy and tasty. Yeah, so let's go. I hope you're feeling good today while you're hearing this information. And I hope that it gives you just a little bit more knowledge, wisdom, joy, insight, and a smile or something. Okay. Yes. Where were we? How would you bring up the issue of money? Would you discuss payment right away when they first called? Yeah, during the call. It was always approached initially. Do you charge by the hour? Yeah, I charge 300 an hour, but it always ends up more. You're always there more than an hour. I remember we did read this. That's where we were. Ha ha ha. Have you ever been confronted by a jealous husband? No, but that's a fear. I have run into situations, though, where the women have told their husband about me, and he hasn't been upset. They said, geez, I told Fred I was with you, and he thought it was a good idea for me. Maybe it spiced up their lives, you know? Have you had any problems with women becoming emotionally attached to you? Yeah, a couple have tried to prolong things, but there are two factors which usually prevent it. One is the money. It can get very expensive for a woman to keep paying for me. And two, I have the unique talent of being able to worm my way out of any situation. Has being in the business altered your perception of marriage? No, I don't think so. I think it's just me, not the business. You said you got dates by referral? You've never advertised? No, because I've talked to guys who have advertised and they get so many crank calls it drives you crazy. We're like, first you get calls from all the gay guys. I can relate to that. Then you get calls from the women who just want to talk. I can relate to that too. I like to keep my home life private. That's why I never advertised. But personally, I don't live in an American city, so different volume of people looking. It's just a numbers game. But I digress. What if you're with a woman and she isn't appealing to you? She doesn't turn you on. That happens, of course. And you just try to make the best of it. I just close my eyes and think of someone that does turn me on. But fortunately, I haven't had that problem too often. If it happens too much, I start thinking about going to real estate school or something. How often do you go out on appointments? Once or twice a week. That's all I want. Has the price structure changed much in the last 11 years? It's doubled. The basic law of supply and demand. The women that are your regular clients, how often do you see them? Usually once a month. And I would say someone is a regular if I see her once every 2 or 3 months. How long was the longest one you? How long was the longest you've seen one person? 7 years. She's a single woman in her late 40s. She doesn't seem to care about a love life. We get along good for the time she sees me. You know I get the money, but after a while, even with that, you have to drum up some enthusiasm for it. Sometimes it's just a job like any other job. What do you think makes a successful male escort? You have to be able to perform well sexually. Makes sense. Other guys will disagree with me. They'll say a sense of humor is the most important, or being a good conversationalist, or knowing how to act in a fine restaurant or something. But I think, plain and simple, these women are looking for sex. Their sexual demands come first, and it stands to reason that a guy has to be good sexually. How important do you think it is to be a good listener? Is that important? Well, I think there's being a good listener and giving the appearance of being a good listener. Ho, ho, ho. I think that's more important. Oh, wow. What kind of advice do you do you have for a young guy that wants to be an escort? Yes, let's drop and stop on this jewel. Well, escorting is not a full-time thing with me, even though I do real well with it. So I might suggest that a guy has an additional source of income. With me, I do very well producing videos. And it seems every guy fashions himself to be a big stud. Oh, I can do this. Well, it's not that easy. You got to be special. The right look, the right attitude. That's how you keep your clients, by being everything they want you to be. You're their fantasy. You see, women tend not to flip around too much. When guys go to call girls, they may go to one once or twice and then go to another and another looking for variety. Women tend not to. They tend to have one escort and stick with him, which creates the notion of regular customers. Cool. Thank you for being a regular customer to listening. Have a lovely evening, day, night, morning, afternoon, moment. Love.